Cancer, hey, I'm the Scorpio Stellium here. We're going to take a look at your energies right now. Guess what? You have got the planet Mars squaring Gemini. You have got Pluto in the late degrees of Capricorn opposing Gemini. And you also have Jupiter there at the end, kind of just making it all more than it would have been otherwise. So there is some dynamic tension. There is some rebirth, some things that maybe were gone and done that are coming back up into your life right now, and they do cause tension because Mars is in a disharmonious aspect to Cancer. So just so you know, those energies are what you're dealing with this week. It's actually what you've been dealing with for a little while now. So we're probably going to see some of that coming out in your reading. We've got Three of Wands, current situation, crossed by Knight of Pentacles. You are building something new. You have decided to step into a new role. You are making these plans, but you're doing them in a practical way. You're stepping into this slowly, steadily, putting the work in. We have in past position the Princess of Cups. So there may have been new love coming in, offers of love. Somebody may have even contacted you from your past, telling you that they love you, that they miss you, that they want to connect with you. You may have started a new relationship, or you may have been sharing your feelings in a more open way. There may have been somebody that you had a conversation with, that you told them some things about how you felt, and they were communicating that as well. It's a reciprocal love energy. We'll go back and we'll clarify that more in a minute. In the future position, we have the World. So you are bringing these cycles to completion. You have an awareness coming up into your life that you haven't had before. You have this enlightenment, this knowledge about chapters in your life that are done, that you're closing out, but you're not doing it in a sad way. You're doing it in a, yes, I got there. I did this. I completed this. I made it. Okay? You're thinking about your wealth building. You're thinking about your money. You're thinking about security for yourself, for your family, and for your loved ones. And subconsciously, you have the King of Pentacles here. So look, you're building something huge. You're building something that is going to bring you more security. You feel finally like you're in charge of the everyday stuff, the money stuff, the work stuff. You're stepping into cycles or periods of time where you feel more stable. Internal thoughts, we have the Seven of Cups. There may be a lot of choices, particularly choices around emotions and relationships that you are thinking about. You're sitting here thinking, what do I do with this? I've got all of these options. It may even be that you're playing around with, do I stay with this person or do I choose that one? You could be dating more than one person. It can also be that, you're just getting a little bored with where you're at. If you're in a committed relationship and it feels like you want to do something new, you may be kind of bursting at the seams. You may be getting a little restless, a little stir crazy. In external, you have external circumstances, the Three of Cups. This is spending time with others at social events. We've not had a lot of that for a while, but there's opportunities for this right now. Now, obviously, we know this reading is going to cover New Year's Eve, so you may be spending some time with some friends, maybe a small gathering, hopefully a small gathering, but spending some time with some friends in, in a close way, in a way that brings you emotional fulfillment. You may also be restoring some relationships. Maybe this person back here that told you their feelings for you, that communicated love to you, you may be spending time with them, talking to them, exploring that, building upon that. Okay? For your hopes and fears, this is again about finances. You're thinking here about, am I taking on too much or the right amount? Am I going to be able to handle this going forward? And Cancer, I actually think that you will. I think that you're handling everything that's going on in your life quite well. From what the cards are telling me, you're managing it fine. Whether or not you feel that way, that's irrelevant. But I think that you are. In fact, I don't worry too much about how you're thinking it, how you're feeling it, because of this King of Pentacles down at the bottom. I think you're doing just fine there. And then in the outcome position, we have the Eight of Cups. So we have here walking away from something that did not serve you, that was not what you needed, that wasn't the right time, really. I feel like this is a time thing where things just weren't fitting into your life with the Ten of Pentacles. They weren't maybe fitting into your family, fitting into your schedule. And so you've had to take a step back from that, rearranging things. Okay, King of Swords. So this might be where you have to maintain a type of cold or cool attitude. You may have to be more reserved. You may have to act like you don't care as much as you do, because trust me, there is a lot of care. When we see the Eight of Cups, there's a lot of emotions there. It's where we just know what's good for us right now, what we need right now. And I think that you've accepted that whatever this situation is, it's not something that fits into your day-to-day. It's not something that you need right now. So let's go back and clarify this love with the Princess of Cups in the past position. Ace of Cups, yes, and King of Cups. There we go. So you're showing up in this position. It is talking about something new, fresh energy and love, and being open-hearted. So I'm not sure if this is what you end up stepping away from or if it's something else, but you have a love situation in your past position that was open, that was new, that was fresh, that was you opening your heart up and sharing. Like I said, you were sharing back with them. This was a reciprocal thing. This was a back and forth kind of thing. And it made you feel really good. It made you feel wanted. It made you feel loved. In the immediate future position, the world, you're looking at things now with the clarity that comes with hindsight. Prince of Swords, the Two of Cups, there's that love again. And the world, again, showing up, the world again, yeah. Okay, so love relationships. This actually looks like a good thing for you, because if this is somebody, a soulmate connection, a spiritual connection, somebody that you can share who you are with, that you can talk freely with. Having the world here is telling me that you feel like you have the world with them. They are your world. They are extremely important to you. You've leveled up in such a way with this relationship. It's like it's come full circle. The cycle is closing out, but that doesn't mean that you're losing that person necessarily. We will discover more about that, I think, in the extended love reading, if you check that out in the description below. So down here in your internal position, when we are speaking about you having a lot of choices, you know, you may be getting a little bit restless with all the choices. Two of Swords. There it is. Okay. Indecision about what to do here. There is a conflict, and I think that it stems from a desire to break out. You know, we're getting a lot of flow in a lot of areas of your life, particularly financial. Money makes you feel more powerful. And so you may be thinking about all of the things that you could do with that freedom. You may be thinking about taking a trip, reaching out to somebody, maybe taking somebody new out on a date. You know, there's a lot of options here for you. But there is some conflict about what to do with all of those choices. I don't think that you quite know yet. Six of Swords. You know you want to move past where you're at so that you don't stagnate, okay? This is a really exciting energy, but it's also stressful energy because it opens up so many different avenues. You know, it's a funny study they did one time. If they have like 2 brands of peanut butter, people buy more peanut butter. But if you go to a store and they have like 50 brands of peanut butter, people are like a deer in headlights. They're like, what the fuck do I do with this? I don't know which peanut butter to get. I just want peanut butter. And that's like, this is you. You have like the 50 brands and you're like, what the fuck do I do with this? So there's some stress there. It's not a bad thing. It's just an indecision. It's too many choices for you right now. Okay, down at the position, this whole line, I really love this. This 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. It's all talking about finances being like really good. You being in this powerful position. The Moon, the Star, fucking A, 4 of Pentacles, saving your money. This makes you feel emotionally different. I think that there may have been a period for you that you felt like everything was a struggle. Emotionally, it made you feel like less of a success, less of a successful person, less worthy than you really were. And this brings you healing. It brings up those emotions of like, am I good enough? Am I worthy enough? And now that this is happening, you're like, yes, I am. I am worth this. And it helps you see your worth in other areas of life. Because this God, you're going to a place, Cancer, that is bringing you more abundance that you have seen in years. So this is exciting for you. You're going to be like a kid in a candy shop where, like I said, you have all these choices. So be very careful, I guess, with how you exercise your new power, because you do have this power coming up into your life to choose to do different things. It's exciting. So let's look at your extended love reading. Check that out in the description below. I'll see you again next time.